Boom, it's recording. Hello, everybody. Brad here. I feel like I need to say that every time. I don't know why. Um, in this video, we're going to talk about the things that are changing and the things that aren't. But first, if you look closely in this video, you can spot a sunburned therapist. I'm not going to tell you exactly where to look, but like this sun, which is great because this summer has been really minus sun except for last weekend. So I made sure I overdid it just to whatever. I don't know, just to be an Alaskan, just a pale Alaskan who sunburns at least once every summer. I hope you guys are doing good. Basically, what I want to do is I want to run through in this video. I made some notes, the few things that are changing with the rebrand and kind of the time to make sure that everybody's up on the timing, and then also kind of highlighting at the end. And I'm going to try to keep this 10 minutes or less. Highlighting at the end the things that are staying the same, because more is staying the same than is changing by a long shot. This is really outside of the logo, which involve the name, which involve the website and the emails. There's really not much changing. So let's talk about those real quick. Fridays. This Friday, this is Wednesday the 9th, July 11th, Friday, we are going to have the new website go live, the My Glint website. The old website, lightedpath.com, is going to stay up for about a year, we think. We can keep it up as long as we want to. We're thinking we'll probably keep it going for a year. We'll kind of monitor how much traffic is going to it. Once that kind of dies down and My Glint is getting enough traffic, we'll discontinue that. But for right now, they're both going to be up. We had Erica did a ton of help kind of getting that across the finish line. Both websites are up. They are going to be up. They both have your new pictures, updated info. Stuff from the Lighted Path website gets routed to the Glint, kind of contact form. So we don't think we're going to lose any customers. If anything, we're probably going to gain customers because we'll have two presences. I think that's close to the right word. Online, we'll have the Lighted Path and the Glint. Glint will have, Lighted Path has the old not everybody, but we have some name recognition. Glint, the new kid on the block. What's this about? So we'll see. And we're going to pay for a little bit of ad revenue on Google for Glint to kind of like make it be one of the top hits for a while when people Google for a therapist. So the website is going to change. It's going to be, you guys have seen it. Erica has made it even nicer. We tweaked and cleaned up a bunch of stuff. It's got all the right numbers and people in the right office locations and all that kind of stuff. So it looks cool. Look for it Friday. Your emails, this is the biggest one that affects you guys. You probably look for an email from me if you haven't read it yet, for swapping over from your Lighted Path email to your new My Glint email. That process, their IT team or whatever you call it has been super helpful. Mike and I tried it. We've done it with also the billing and admin. It goes really smooth. They basically, you log in to your My Glint just so it's kind of like, it's already set up. Look for the email from me. If you didn't get it, or from Liberty rather, with your credentials. If you didn't get it, let us know. We'll send it to you again, or the first time. And you log in Friday. The Hushmail guy, and you don't have to do this Friday. Just whenever the next day you have you have some time in the office, he's going to send you an email to migrate all the emails from your previous email, from your Lighted Path, over to your My Glint. And this will make it so you will have all that stuff. It even does, unfortunately, it does your whole sent box and your whole trash, which, like, my sent and my trash are thousands of emails at this point. And so I was kind of like, I'm kind of, it's like I kind of want the more recent ones. I don't want the 5-year-old ones, but it ports them all over. And what it'll look like is so if you imagine you're in your Hushmail, you got inbox, sent, trash, templates, whatever the things are. Down at the bottom, it'll say, like mine says, brad@lightedpaththerapy.com. When I click on that, it opens up another inbox, and then the way that I had all my things set up. So everything will be under one bar in your new email, and then I just went in and just moved. Like I would select, move to inbox, move to. I have like a folder for clinicians, a folder for admin, a folder for Mike, a folder for insurance, folder for accountants. And so I just went and I moved all those, and then deleted the ones from my Lighted Path, and then the ones that are in my old Lighted Path email, I'm not even worried about. I'm just leaving them there. I'm not. I could go through and delete them, but it's just a duplicate. I'm just going to leave it like that till we close it. We are going to leave that up for about a year. Everything will also, so the migration moves all your old emails over. We're also going to forward. We can set it up where it automatically forwards. So anything that comes to your Lighted Path email will get forwarded to your MyGlint, right to your inbox, and so you won't miss an email. It's been doing that for me. It's been really smooth. So it seems to be working. It seems to be pretty headache free. The big thing for you to do is you have to do from your thing the migration, moving the old ones, and the guy is going to send you detailed instructions. It takes about like 3 minutes. It's basically like you go to your settings and you type in a few things, and then it just says we're working on it. It takes them about 2 days to. From mine, I have a million emails, so many of you probably don't have as many emails as I do. Some of you maybe do. I just do emails all day long. So mine took 2 days and it showed up. But it showed up. It doesn't look like I missed a thing. So I think you're going to be awesome. So migration, forwarding, the emails will be done. The only thing for you to do then is going to be to start letting people know that email you regularly, hey, I'm at a new email address. I updated my email address. And to update that in all the places that you have your email address. This is the biggest headache for me of any time I've changed even like a personal email, or I remember I changed my phone number years ago, and it's just like you find your old phone number in your old email. You put it on 100 forms, in little fields, and you'll find it for years. So that is probably the biggest headache is going to be that out of all of the things for this change. And then there's signs and logo are changing, and so that's the obvious one. You guys have seen the Glint logo from now on. We're working with DG Signs to put new signs on the buildings. They're going to be that pretty, the head with the leaves, where it kind of turns into leaves and has roots down from the neck, and but it's going to say Glint instead of Lighted Path, and a few places will have kind of the door on the door glass, the window cling, or whatever they call that, window lettering, and yeah, so you're going to see signs, logos. We are still a Lighted Path company. Lighted Path still exists. We are doing business as Glint, so there's no harm in anything saying Lighted Path, or it's still a legal entity. It still is us. It owns Glint. Or however that works. We're doing business as Glint. The primary company is still Lighted Path. So anything that falls through the cracks and still says Lighted Path is not it's not a problem. Like you won't, like there's no like legal issues or liability things or something like that. If you keep calling us Lighted Path, it won't throw anything off in the big cosmos or that kind of thing. So those are changing. The only other thing is changing. This won't really affect any of you except you just want to be aware of it. We are changing the phone numbers for the admin and billing. What we're doing is we're combining them into a phone tree. So we're going to have one phone number, which is 907-921-1141, so 1141, which is not a significant number. That's just how I remember it. And so it's going to be like press 1 for admin, press 2 for billing. And if we add anything in the future, we can add, press 3 for this or 4 for that. And we just are doing that. We just had cell phones with a cell phone for admin, a cell phone for billing, and people would like hand it off if they were coming and going. So we're just getting it kind of centralized under one number and a little more professional. But that isn't really a part of the rebrand. It was just an upgrade we're doing, and we just started doing it at the same time. But that is on the websites. It's going to be on the websites now. It's going to be on the cards. It's going to be on everything for the admin and billing. So that's good. So those are the things that are changing. So basically the website, the logo, and your emails changing, and then everything else stays the same. the buildings, the offices, your coworkers. I'm sorry. Me, sorry. You know, the people, Liberty, Jesse, Kaylee's still out on maternity leave, so um, it's just Liberty for now. But yeah, Jesse and Liberty are still tag teaming billing and admin stuff. Mike and I are still doing whatever the heck we do. Um, we still have the same clients, the same insurance contracts, all those things. My throat still gets a tickle after about 5 minutes talking. Well, let me see how we're doing on time. 10 minutes and 25 seconds. That's too long. Long story short, we are mostly staying the same culture, values, arrangement with you guys, all that stuff. We just really like the idea of kind of a fresh facelift to the thing. So yeah, so we're I just kind of want to make a little video, tell you guys about that stuff. Reach out to us, especially if there's any headache around the emails or the website or whatever. Let us know. Any questions? This is a good time to be firing questions back and forth. You can ask admin. You can ask Mike or I. We'll get back to you. But I think it's all going to go smooth, and I'm really hoping that by September or something, this is all just kind of, the signs are on the building, the website's cemented, the clients kind of know. We are sending, last thing, we're sending out a little, it may have already gone out, it's going to go out maybe today or tomorrow, a little thing to the clients just to say, hey, excuse me, basically, we're rebranding to Glint, but do not worry, your therapist stays the same, your billing stays the same, or everything's the same. You're not gonna have a bigger copay. You're not gonna have to see somebody else or whatever. So, all right, let's end it there. I hope you guys are having a great summer so far. I will hopefully see some of you. We got to plan something for around the fall. Let's do something together and hang out. All right, and with that, I'm gonna leave you alone. 12 minutes. It was close to 10. All right, I'll see you later.